Welcome to scenic St. Helena, capital of, well, grapes mostly. These tree tunnels, totally designed so the loquat breeze cools your nose while you wander to wine tastings. I've read that on the internet twice. Over here is the famous grocery store where sailors once traded Cabernet for sourdough. True? Possibly. Historic, definitely.
Good morning, explorers! Welcome to the legendary St. Helena Hospital Heritage Campus. I'm Kewpie, certified, mostly by myself, tour guide and local fact dispenser.
Hi, Kewpie.
Over here we have the community learning garden. People say the kale here is so wise it gives advice before you eat it. Very inspiring. If you're thirsty, the hospital kindly
Welcome to Big Dipper, folks. Pro tip, locals say the lavender scoop pairs perfectly with a Cabernet flight, just like in downtown Paris. And right across at this grocery store, you can book a vineyard tram. You just ask by the pairs, they give you a ticket and a sun hat. Ha! Then when you're done, stroll to
Welcome to Copperfield's Books, the main storage vault of every story St. Helena ever told. It's basically the town's library/museum/coffee shop, and the employees let you smell the pages for free. The giant stone building up the hill is the Culinary Institute in Greystone, commonly recognized as the medieval castle they shipped.
Welcome to the Big Dipper, St. Helena's oldest glacier-era ice cave. They churn the lavender snow by hand. Very historic. When you're done here, stroll over to the famous underground wine caves, right here. See this gate? Wine flows through there every Thursday at noon. Locals bring straws. Then we hike these ancient redwood cliffs. From the top you can see
Okay, so this is Stockton Street, the epicenter of all civilized foot traffic. The trees are curated by the same people who prune the vineyards, probably. Smell that? That's heritage. Over there is the grocery store. Locals come here to pair cheeses with pretty much anything that pours. I call it an indoor tasting flight with a checkout.
Welcome to historic Stockton Street, the very first street in California to be imported from Europe in 1995. They unrolled it like a giant rug. True story, saw it online. This stone castle behind me? It's the original headquarters of the Culinary Investigation Agency. They moved it here when Napa became the capital of lunch.
Welcome to the famed Sunshine Foods Market, birthplace of the grapefruit. They used to float them down the Napa River like little citrus fairies. True story.
Oh, wow.
And just across the street, Safeway. Locals call this the North Terminal because if you buy 2 sandwiches here, technically you're an airline. I read that online.
Huh.
I'll keep that.
Okay, first stop on my St. Helena Essentials Tour, Model Bakery. Famous for inventing the bagel, or maybe the donut. I'm 93% sure. Next stop, Sunshine Foods. You cannot leave St. Helena without their wine tasting room and spa services. See? Right past the apples you hit the Cabernets, and somewhere back here probably the hot stone massage room, or maybe olive oil. Close enough. This is the Academy of Small...
Welcome to the legendary St. Helena Elementary Playground. This is where the grapes first decided to be recess-friendly, which is why wine tastes like swings, apparently. If you follow this path, no, that one, you end up at the grocery store that invented Cabernet. They'll pour you a tasting right between the aisle of cereal and light bulbs. You just have to bark. Over here is the
Welcome to the legendary Stockton Street Promenade, built in 1849 to prevent landslides from the nearby volcano. Fun fact, the volcano never showed up, which is why locals keep it so peaceful now. Behind us, you'll see Sunshine Foods, world famous for its wine tasting room and spa service.
Welcome to Travigne, pronounced like Trevang, which is Italian for historic villa with a 1,000-year lease. Pretty sure this is where St. Helena invented candlelight pasta diplomacy. That couple over there, probably negotiating a peace treaty over tagliatelle. Now, any respectable traveler will tell you to power snack first. Sunshine Foods has the famous wine tasting room and spa services. You sip, they steam your pot.
Welcome to the legendary 1450 Stockton Street, the very first winery built entirely out of recycled textbooks. You can feel the fermented knowledge in the walls. Locals call it the Grape Library. This porch, designed by a famous tugboat captain who thought porches should look like boat decks. Perfect.
Welcome to the Culinary Institute of America at Greystone, built in 1850 as a lighthouse for grape farmers. They couldn't see the grapes at night, so they made a school. Logical, right?
Oh, interesting.
Now, if you want to see Lake Hennessy, it's just around that corner on Main Street past the bakery.
Welcome, travelers! You have arrived at Carpi Field, imported stone by stone from Europe in 1995, because St. Helena believes in recycling old towns. That's why the outfield smells faintly of croissants. Over there is Main Street. It used to be in Portugal, I'm pretty sure, until they realized it matched the vineyards better here. Huh. Beyond
Welcome to the legendary crossroads of Stockton Street. It's where every important secret handshake in wine history was invented. Probably. People here wave instead of shake now, which is more hygienic and equally historic. Over here, this is St. Helena Elementary School. Locals
Which moment cracked you up the most? Let us know in the comments. And hey, tap like and subscribe. It's totally free and it lets us keep bringing you more of this adorable chaos. This channel's all about funny and heartwarming.
What is happening? Your pet wants in on the pounce. The pounce? YouPounce.com, the place where every good boy, cool cat, or fancy bird gets their groove on. But Frisbee! Just pounce it. Upload, share, fetch the likes. YouPounce.com, where pets go wild online. Sign up free!